Good morning, beautifuls. My name is Laura and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the 21 mistakes you're making as a beginner in the gym. And trust me, I have made all of these mistakes myself, and I would pay actual money to have seen this video when I first started my journey. So here we go, let's get into it. The first mistake you're making as a beginner in the gym is going into this thinking that it's going to be hard. If you have the mindset that something is going to be hard, then you're already predispositioning yourself for failure. Whatever words you put into fruition in your head is what manifests into your actual reality. Words are very powerful and your brain really does believe what you tell it. So if you tell yourself, this is going to be too hard, I'm not going to be able to do this, then it is going to be too hard for you and you're not going to be able to do it. But if you go into it with the mindset of, all I have to do is 60 minutes a day, that's easy, I can do this, this is light work, then it's gonna be easy for you. I was truly surprised how easy it actually was to lose weight in the beginning. The real difficult part of it is making this a habit and making this a part of your daily life. Once you actually start integrating exercise and a healthier lifestyle into your everyday habits, it becomes really, really easy. Don't predisposition yourself for failure. You can do this. That brings me to the second point on my list of mistakes you're making as a beginner in the gym, and that is not believing in yourself. I have said this time and time and again, but if you are not going to be there for you, then you will not be successful in this journey. We are essentially flowers, and speaking nicely to ourselves and positive affirmations, it's like we're pouring water onto ourselves. We're watering our own flowers, if that makes sense. If you are not going to tell you that you can do this, then you're not going to hear it from anybody else. Unfortunately, it's a tough world out there, and a lot of times people don't want to see you succeed or better yourself. So you cannot rely on encouragement from other people. You have to be there for yourself every single day and believe that you can do this. You've done so many hard things in your life. A lot of you women have raised kids. A lot of you men have built businesses. A lot of you, sisters, aunties, uncles, you guys have been there for other people your entire lives. It's time to start showing up for you and be there for yourself and believing that you can do it, because who has done it for you before? Nobody. So it's time for you to step in and acknowledge that it's possible for you. You just have to choose to want this. You have to choose to want to live a better lifestyle and work on yourself. And once you start that, once you believe that you can do it and really believe in yourself, is where you find true success. But next on the list is starting this for just temporary fat loss and not going into it with the idea that this is a lifestyle change. And I'm telling you guys, you have to switch that in your brain from, oh, I just need to lose 20 pounds for summer, I just need to lose 30 pounds for my sister's wedding. Once you switch that rhetoric to, I want to live healthier, I want to live a better life, I want to be able to, go to the store without a wheelchair when I'm an old person, I want to not have a heart attack at 50. Once you start actualizing how you want your life to be in its entirety and not just how you want yourself to physically look, that's it right there. Because no matter what, however you physically look, you might not ever be fully satisfied or happy with yourself. There are women who go and they get BBLs and they get all this facial plastic surgery, and guess what? They've spent 20s, hundreds of thousands of dollars on themselves and they don't feel beautiful still. They don't feel whole. They don't feel complete, and that's because they're trying to get a physical validation from the world of something that's so inside of you. Starting your weight loss journey is really not just about how you physically look, and you learn that very, very quickly going into it. Okay, the next mistake you're making as a beginner in your fitness journey is waiting for motivation. Listen, you guys, you will never ever be motivated every single day of your life. Some days you're gonna feel like shit. Some days you're gonna be depressed. Some days you're gonna be broke. Some days you're gonna be angry. You are never going to feel motivated every single day. And so what you need to do is practice having discipline. Practice forcing yourself to do hard things. Practice integrating a healthy lifestyle into your daily routine and making it a habit. The next mistake you're making as a beginner in your fitness journey is waiting for someone to go with you. Girl, you're gonna be waiting forever. I promise you that. Newsflash, you guys, I am 3 years into my fitness journey and I still don't have anybody who goes to the gym with me at all. And I never have my entire journey. And I've been actively looking for a fitness buddy, a fitness girl, a friend to go lift with me, to go to the gym with me, to talk about gym things with. And the reality is it's very few and far between. And you cannot wait on other people to want to change their lives too. It's hard enough for you to have made that decision, but for you to have try and like force that on other people, it's never going to work. It won't. You know, you are going to need to be okay with working out alone. You're going to need to be okay with doing this journey alone, and that's fine, because really you are all you need. If you have your own back, if you're encouraging yourself, if you believe in yourself, then you got this. Who do you need anyone to go with you for? And, you know, kind of what you come to realize over time is that we do things in life alone, and it's okay. It is okay to do things alone. You don't have to have someone beside you 24/7. And truly, it is a testament to how strong you are, how capable you are. And just remember, alphas don't run in packs. Next is waiting for the right time to start. Today is the right time. Yesterday was the right time. Tonight is the right time. This evening is the right time. Tomorrow is not the right time. It's today. Start today. Start now. Quit making excuses. Every single time you tell yourself, oh, I need to wait until, you know, next Tuesday for when the babysitter, but lie. You can do it now. You can start now. If you have stairs in your house, go up and down those stairs, girl. And if you have a baby, even better. Carry one in each arm and then go up those stairs. And do that back and forth over and over and over again. There are so many resources for home workouts now. There's so many resources for park workouts now. Girl, quit making excuses and start your journey today. Not tomorrow, today. The next mistake you're making as a beginner in your fitness journey is not taking mobility and stretching seriously. I am telling you right now, if you do not stretch, you will injure yourself. And when you sustain an injury with, you know, gym related stuff, you can seriously hurt yourself. Like, I have known people personally who have hurt their backs and who have not been able to go to the gym for actual years. And in fact, when you take stretching and mobility seriously, it aids and helps your lifting abilities. People who can get in a really deep and proper squat are able to squat way heavier than somebody who's really stiff and unable to get into that deep, you know, stretching position, because their muscles simply can't stretch, or their body just can't even put them into that position. All right, the next mistake you're making as a beginner in your fitness journey, and this one's for the girls, and it's not syncing your workout with your cycle. If you guys didn't know, there is 4 stages to every woman's period, and there is a recommended workout associated with each stage of her period. I get asked often, Laura, what do you do when you're bloated and you're bleeding and you're cramping and you're tired and you don't want to go to the gym? Well, the answer is I honor my body and I don't go to the gym. If I really feel like I need exercise, then I'll do something light, like I'll go swimming, I'll take my dog for a nice walk, I will do some stretching, some yoga. I will not ever exert my body if it's telling me that it cannot do it. And with each stage of your period, like I said, there's recommended exercises for each stage, and you can sync your cycle with your workouts. And I'm not super educated on it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just started learning about this, and I just started getting my period recently because I got my birth control removed, and learning how to exercise with my body and the needs that my body has at that time has significantly changed my life. I feel way more love towards myself. I feel way more connected with my body and my spirit, and I feel like I'm honoring what my body is supposed to be doing in the time that I'm doing these activities. And yeah, I highly recommend learning about each phase of your period and recommended workouts that go along with those phases. Next on the list is taking pre-workout. And a lot of people are going to be like, what? That's not a mistake. I need pre-workout. Da, 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 da. And the truth of the matter is you don't need pre-workout unless you are used to an excessive amount of caffeine every single day. Really, I struggled and put myself through hell the first 6 months of my journey because I tried so many different kinds of pre-workout. And you know what I found out? I found out that it was giving me headaches. It was giving me anxiety. It was giving me the shits. Like I can't believe I just said that on YouTube, but I was literally pooping continuously all throughout the day. I had horrible stomach pain. I would get massive migraines from, excessive caffeine overload. I would be so jittery at the gym that I wouldn't be able to fully finish my workout because I would just want to hop on the machine and do cardio for an hour. I literally wouldn't even be able to rep through my reps properly and thoroughly because I was trying to rush my workout because I was just freaking wired. And eventually, after spending a lot of money and just a lot of craziness on trying different pre-workouts, I realized I get a pretty good workout if I just have like one small cup of coffee. Or I started doing this new thing where you swish a little bit of pink Himalayan salt and a spoonful of honey, and that actually works too. It's like a natural pre-workout that stimulates you. I'm a huge fan of natural pre-workouts. I think that a regular pre-workout is just so harmful to your body and it has so many negative side effects that it's really not worth the extra boost of energy. There are other ways to get a boost of energy. The next mistake you're making as a beginner in the gym is by not going in a cute outfit. You ladies who are showing up looking like Adam Sandler are really setting yourself up for failure. I'm telling you, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you have a good workout. It's science. Don't come for me. Check the receipts. Ooh, next on the list is not documenting your progress. And I mean from the beginning, from the literal beginning, day one. Take photos of yourself, take naked photos of yourself, take videos of yourself, take naked videos of yourself, stand in front of the camera, do a 360, put your arms out, take photos every single day, record all of your workouts. I so regret not doing that in the beginning. I was so insecure to pull my camera out and take photos of myself. I thought that I was so fat, I was so ugly, I had no business taking photos of myself. I felt like I had no business, recording myself in the beginning when I was working out in the gym. And honestly, I never believed that I could make it. I never believed that I was going to lose as much weight as I did and turn all of this into a lifestyle and a career. But I barely have any photos of me from when I was my old self, from before I lost weight, from before, this journey. And I regret that, you guys. I really regret that. I should have believed in myself enough to see that I was going to need those photos later on. And right now I only have a few, and it's kind of sad because the few photos that I look at where I was overweight, I was like, I loved this me. I loved this version of me still, even though she's dead now and it's a whole new version. I still loved the old Laura, and I wish I had more videos and photos of her because it's really cool to be able to compare them to yourself now and who you are now. It's actually like mind-boggling. It's really cool. And if you are too scared to take photos, please don't be. You're going to need them, you're going to want them, and you're going to be really thankful that you did it. The 12th mistake you're making as a beginner in the gym is skipping your rest days. Now, why would you do that? Seriously, that doesn't make any logical sense. If your body is not able to recover, repair, and heal itself, you're not going to be doing anything except damaging your body with your next workout. You're not going to be able to build muscle properly. Our bodies are organic machines, meaning that they repair themselves while you're sleeping. They repair themselves while you're resting. If you injure yourself, if you tear your muscle, the only way that that's going to be fixed is by all the little cells in your body coming together like a little team to fix it. And if you're working out while you should be allowing your body to fix yourself, then your little team of cells is not going to be focusing on fixing what's wrong with you. It's going to be focusing on giving your body enough energy to sustain the task that you're currently doing. So if you're not utilizing your rest days, you're not going to get anywhere. You will just simply harm yourself. Not only just physical, your rest days are good for your mentality and your mental health as well. Mistake you're making is by being too hard on yourself. Remember, we're all human. This is your first time doing this, just as it's a baby's first time crawling. You wouldn't tell a baby that she's a stupid idiot for not being able to crawl. So why are you telling yourself that you're a stupid idiot because you don't know how to do a proper squat? You're not a stupid idiot. You just need to go on YouTube, type in how to do a proper squat, and guess what? You got this. Well, let me take you guys back. Remember when we were 16 and there was two people that would teach us how to drive? One parent was usually super harsh, super scared, always screaming, slow down, brake, 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 or holding up to the oh shit handle, clenching their fists. And then there was the parent who was more relaxed and they would say, you got this, sweetie, I believe in you, you can do this. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I only retained the information given to me by the gentle person that was teaching me how to drive. When my dad taught me how to drive, he was so angry. He was such a nervous wreck that I don't remember anything. I seriously blacked out from all of those experiences. But when the neighbor lady taught me how to drive, she was so kind and so sweet. I seriously, to this day, remember and retained every single word and piece of information she was teaching me about driving. That lady taught me how to drive completely in one session, with just a little bit of encouragement, more than my dad has ever taught me, like in the entire 8 months that he was trying to teach me how to drive. So when you are too harsh on yourself, your brain literally shuts down and it can't retain anything. But when you are nice, when you believe in yourself, when you speak nicely to yourself, you thrive, you grow, you flourish. You're able to retain information. You're able to be successful. And if you're being too hard on yourself, pump the brakes a little bit. The next mistake you're making is not splitting up your routine. And I know when you first go into the gym, you don't necessarily know what you're doing. But if you're gonna be working out for 4 days, you should have a push day, a pull day, a leg day, and then like a glute day or a back day. If you're a female. If you're a man, that's probably going to be totally different. But basically, you're working out different areas and different muscles of your body every day so that you're not consecutively working out the same muscle groups twice. As a rule of thumb, you don't want to do 2 leg days in a row. You don't want to do 2 arm days in a row. You don't want to do 2 back days in a row. Or you don't want to do like a leg day and a back day right after each other, because those are 2 major muscle groups, and our body really does need time to recover and repair itself so that you have enough energy to get a proper workout the next time you go and work out. Number 15 is doing too many movements. Now, if you're literally doing a different exercise every single day, every week for the entire month, you're not going to be doing anything except exhausting yourself and probably injuring yourself. Really, the best way to lose weight and build muscle is by picking one routine, sticking to it, and remaining consistent. Really, consistency with one solid workout plan over an extended amount of time is how you're going to optimize your fat loss and your muscle growth. Okay, number 16 on the list is doing too much cardio. And I don't want to be controversial with this. I am going to say cardio is good for losing weight. Cardio is great for strengthening your heart, and cardio is great for endurance. However, cardio is not good for getting results quickly or really changing your physical appearance if that's what you're trying to do throughout your fitness journey. I wanted to change my physical appearance from being heavier to being more fit and having less weight on my body. And I was able to do that through lifting weights. I think so much faster than if I had just done like 30 minutes of cardio every single day and only that. Right now I only incorporate about like 10 to 15 minutes of cardio for on the days that I do legs. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Other than like my walks in the morning, or if I want to go on a jog on like a Sunday by myself, then I'll do cardio. But I do not use cardio as my main form of fat loss. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So I used to work at the gym that I currently go to now. And while I was working there, there was a member who I seen on one of those, like those bikes that you sit down. And he really wasn't like overweight by any means. He was like, had like a dad bod, but he wasn't super overweight. And he was on those bikes every single day for, I want to say like almost an entire year. Every day, 5 days a week, maybe 7, but I only worked 5 days a week, so I don't know. But 5 days a week, I would see him on this bike for over 4 hours. Over 4 hours. Like, I mean, pedaling, and he's like sweating, he's doing it, he's putting in the work, he's putting in multiple hours of work every single week for almost the duration of an entire freaking year. And it got so like concerning to me in the beginning that I approached him and I said, I'm really not sure if working out for 4 hours straight is even healthy for you. Like, I don't want to be that lady that just inserts herself, but I'm not sure that's really that healthy for you, sir. I approached him kind of early on when I first started working there, and I was like, hey, I don't want to like be disrespectful. I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm just curious, like, why do you do 4 hours of cardio 5 days a week? Like, is that not painful? And he said, I do this much cardio because I'm trying to lose fat. And I was like, oh, well, at that time I had lost over 40 or 50 pounds. Today I'm close to 90. But at that time I wasn't. I said I had already lost a significant amount of fat. I was successful by lifting weights. And he basically told me to fuck off and that I was a little girl and I didn't know what I was talking about. And he said, after I lose all of my fat with cardio, then I'm going to go in and start building my muscle. And I was like, okay, sir, you do you, king, pop off. And for 6 months, I watched him work out for over 4 hours every single day, and no exaggeration, he lost probably less than 5 pounds. Like, I genuinely did not see any physical difference in him at all. And I was seriously eyeing this man every day because I'm like, there's no way that he's even able to work out for 4 hours. Like, it's not even possible to me. And I thought he must be a freaking beast by the end of this. And you guys, it's a sad story. After 6 months, he ended up telling me, he's like, yeah, I'm going to stop doing cardio and I'm going to actually just try lifting weights. And I was like, cool. So then after 1 month of me seeing this man lift weights and not doing cardio, his body so freaking changed. He lost over 20 pounds. He was ripped. He looked better. His skin was better. He was happier. Like, this man changed his life in 1 month. And I 100% know that it's from lifting weights. It's because he was burning himself out and not doing anything except destroying his joints, doing all that cardio. It doesn't make sense to try and lose the fat and then build the muscle. While you're building muscle, your body naturally loses the fat. The more muscle you build, the quicker your fat melts off your body. It's a fact. Look it up. Number 17 on the list of mistakes you're making as a beginner in the gym, and that is following influencers that do not align with your body and with your goals. Now, if you are a very overweight male, do not follow men who have been skinny their whole lives. Do not follow men who are jacked out of steroids. Do not follow men who have literally had a six-pack since they were 15. Follow men who are overweight as well. Follow men who are going through the same journey as you. If you're a woman, don't follow those girls who have been skinny their entire lives and they're getting a booty through a BBL. Those people are setting up unrealistic standards for you and what your body is able to achieve. You have an influence or a person that you can look up to that is similar in journey and size as you will feel way more supported. You will feel way more seen, and there's going to be less of a self-loathing when it comes to this process. You already don't like yourself enough. Now imagine only consuming people that look like the ideal of what you want to look like, but they didn't have to work half as hard as you. So it's important, if you're an overweight person, follow overweight people on your social media. It's really important for us to see real standards of what real people go through, because not everything on the internet is realistic. Not everything on the internet is real. I'm telling you guys, half those skinny influencer girls have BBLs. They're not going through the same stuff you're going through. I'm telling you, you guys, you will be more successful if you feel supported and encouraged by people that are already going through what you're going through. Number 18 is not putting any research into the gym that you select. And this happened to me a few times. For me, it is important to have a gym where I can have freedom to film. It's important to me that I can bring my bag with me onto the gym floor. It's important to me that people there are social, that there is a sense of community within my gym, that people smile at each other, that the people at the reception desk are nice to you when you check in. And it's happened to me at least 3 times where I've purchased a membership at a gym, and I kind of purchased it without reading the fine print, without really knowing what's going on with the gym. I just thought, oh, cool, new shiny gym, let me just sign up real quick. Well, no, I roped myself into a contract 3 different times where I have to continuously pay every single month for a year for gyms that I don't even go to. For an example, Choose Fitness was one of them. You're not allowed to bring your backpack on the gym floor. I can't film if I can't bring my backpack. Not only do I have a tripod, I have mics, I have my phone, I have a camera, I have a lighting setup, I have my iPad that has my script on it. I have a lot of working components that I need to be able to carry with me onto the gym floor. I can't do that at Choose Fitness. At Planet Fitness, you're not allowed to wear shoes. You're not allowed to have your shoes off. I'm not going to stretch with my shoes on. I'm not going to squat with a barbell and free weight on my back with my shoes on. I think it's so bad for your posture and your body to work out with shoes on. So I can't go to Planet Fitness for that reason. And, just examples like that. I highly recommend putting a good amount of effort into your gym. Get a day pass, do some research on it, ask the people that work there, what are the rules here, what's not allowed here, because you might end up spending money that you can't get back. The 20th mistake you're making as a beginner is by having cheat days. And some of you guys are like, what? Oh my God, you need cheat days. What I mean is, don't deprive yourself. Don't deprive yourself enough to where you have to have a cheat day. Just try not to eat excessive amounts of anything that's bad for you. If you want to eat half of a cupcake, girl, eat half a cupcake. You don't have to wait till Sunday, because what happens is, if you tell yourself, I can't eat sweets, I can't eat sweets, I can't eat sweets, and you literally cut it all out every single day for a week, on that 7th day, you're going to carbo load. You're going to eat so much sweets, and it's going to be so much harder for your body to bounce back. And you're literally shocking your body every time you do that, to bounce back and try and recover the next Monday. Girl, I mean, might as well freaking drink chemicals, because it is so bad for your body. What you should, and not even just your body, but your mental health as well. Depriving yourself is a solid way to make sure that you're not going to be successful. If you just tell yourself every single day that I can have this, I just have to have it in moderation, not only are you practicing self-discipline, you're still nurturing yourself and allowing your body to intuitively indulge in the cravings that it's wanting to have. And really, in this journey throughout its entirety, you should be loving yourself, honoring yourself. Deprivation is not good for the mental health, not good for the soul, and definitely not good for your fitness journey. All right, guys, the 21st and final mistake that you're making as a beginner in the gym is not meditating. And I know this sounds crazy, but working out and like starting your fitness journey is really spiritual. It really connects you with your mind, body, soul, and it helps you kind of realize who you are as a person. And when you meditate and just kind of learn to quiet yourself, your mind, your body, you are so much more successful in any endeavor you try to do in life, whether that's make more money, whether that's have a better car, or have a better future, or career, or you want to go to a good school. If you put the time and effort into meditating and just really focusing on experiencing your life in the way that you want it to be. And when you learn to meditate, you can really introspectively put thought into who you are, who you want to be, and kind of quiet the noise around you. It centers you, it aligns you, and it really prepares you to have a beautiful day. I always start my days off with meditation, and I'm so successful on the days that I do that. If I don't, if I skip it, it's usually chaos. And when we're on this weight loss journey, we need all the help we can get. I'm telling you guys, meditating changed my life. Okay, beautifuls, thank you so much for watching the video. I love you all so much. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I am sending you love, support, encouragement. You got this. I believe in you. You can do this. If you guys like the video, please leave a comment down below, like it, subscribe, follow if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.